Hi, everybody. Here's Christian from Teamwork Podcast, and with me today is Nexella.
Hey guys, what's up?
And we are here with a short update on the current Monster Hunter situation. There are some news from Capcom and from Nintendo today, which we wanted to share with you in case you haven't noticed. So, Nexella, what are the news?
So Yuri from Capcom finally announced that Monster Hunter Tri-G is coming over to the West in the form of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and it'll be out for Wii U and 3DS.
Yes, so it's a simultaneous release for two platforms, for 3DS and Wii U, and apparently they also kind of announced some kind of interoperability between the two, so you can when you have the 3DS, you can play with players on the Wii U.
Yeah, it's probably going to be something like Portable Third and Portable Third HD.
Ah, yeah.
And
In fact, I saw that that the game the Wii U version will come out in Japan first, of course. So it will be actually one of the launch titles in Japan for the Wii U, and they even announced like a bundle, so you can get the first Wii U bundle will be actually a Monster Hunter bundle, and in Japan they not calling it Ultimate, but they are calling it HD version. So it's the same as the HD version of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd.
yeah. Although what's interesting is since they're releasing Tri-G in this form, they're actually skipping over Portable Third completely. Us.
Yes, we haven't heard anything about Portable Third, and that's actually one of the things that I see many people ask Capcom about, and Capcom hasn't been answering very precisely what their plans are about Portable Third on the Vita or on a PlayStation Portable or on whatever else. But until then, we have officially announced and confirmed from multiple sources. It's pretty much a sure thing, not one of those crazy rumors or anything. It's really a real deal that the game will come out on the Wii U and on 3DS in March 2013 is the launch window.
Oh yeah.
What I found interesting is that they also announced an internet operability mode.
Yeah, and that's pretty awesome because a lot of the previous games didn't have the online multiplayer function, so you had to either use X-Link Kai or Ad Hoc Party, and that got to be a pain. But then Tri came out, and it had dedicated servers, and it's still going on right now. So hopefully we'll see something similar in Ultimate.
I definitely hope so. That was actually one of the things that when the game came out in Japan on the 3DS, it's getting really confused right now because the game is kind of already out in Japan on 3DS.
Yeah.
But this will be like kind of like an updated version for the Wii U. So the game is already out in Japan, but that game that's already out, it doesn't have an online mode, so you can only play local with your 3DS.
Right.
So this will be our first opportunity to actually play online with each other on with this game. And of course, they have also announced that Wii U will have some amazing internet capabilities. Like, I don't know, they had like this video with Twitter stuff and built in. So I'm kind of curious to see what they think up with how to integrate all those functions into Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And if it's just something similar to Tri, I'll still be pretty satisfied.
Yes. Tri worked pretty well for us. It was certainly one of our favorite games to play on the podcast. I think there's just one real screenshot for the new game released right now, and there you can kind of see like the new HD interface they used. And what I found remarkable about this, when we compare it to like the Portable Third version that came out some time ago in Japan, is that it is actually like an HD remake, at least from the standpoint of the interface. So the interface is really high resolution.
Right.
The health bar and the stamina bar on the top are really high resolution. The font is high resolution. So this is not just take the game and upscale it to HD,
right,
but actually parts of it are really remade.
And that was one of the major complaints with Portable Third HD's release, and how pretty much all of it was just upscaled, but there were still a lot of things that turned out pretty ugly as a result.
Yeah, and it wasn't so perfectly integrated into the entire PlayStation 3's infrastructure. It was very weird to access, like ad hoc party and stuff like that. It was very awkward. This seems a lot more integrated. However, if you look at the graphics, at the actual graphics, you can't really see that much, but it doesn't look like they are significantly improved.
Right. Oh well.
I guess they just used the 3DS graphics and just released them in HD. One of the questions a lot of people ask is if the Western 3DS version will also have some kind of internet functionality. That's I think still up to debate or not really clarified.
I think it's local only. They're in all likelihood they're probably just going to do a straight port of the Japanese version.
Yes, I think so too. There are no indications. They actually said specifically in the Japanese video they said specifically that there is an internet functionality for the Wii, but they never mentioned anything about internet functionality for the 3DS. So it would be kind of also weird for them because they would have to re-release the game in Japan on the 3DS.
Although it'll probably be similar to Portable Third in how the PSP players could interact with the HD version, and then they could go online.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, the HD version was kind of like the PlayStation version. That there was no difference. So maybe for people who haven't been following the Japanese release, what are like the major interesting points content-wise of the 3G version?
So 3G adds G rank back again, like from Freedom Unite. So there's a ton more quests, and there are plenty new monsters and subspecies. For instance, Genmaran, Cedius, Nargacuga, and a whole bunch of others. And there are also two completely new monsters. There's the flagship monster, and there's a new Elder Dragon.
Like the final boss monster.
Right, sort of.
And the flagship monster is kind of like a green slime monster.
Yeah, it's another Brute Wyvern, and I'm sure a lot of people are pretty familiar with it after seeing Tri-G's, all those trailers and whatnot.
And oogling over those creatures they weren't able to play.
Right.
Yes. So 3G means that there's like normal rank, high rank, and 3G rank, like G rank on top of it, right?
And so we'll probably get a bit of difficulty since a lot of the complaints about Portable Third were about how quick and easy the overall game was. And since there's G rank now, there should hopefully be some more challenge.
Yes. And also, of course, there are lots of new weapons, and there are like subspecies of monsters that already existed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They also added a new element, slime element. Basically, you keep getting hits, and then eventually you'll get a sort of bomb effect, and it'll explode and do a bunch of damage.
Okay, yeah. For me, there are. I don't know how about you, Naxella, but for me there are still like a lot of questions still open. So, for example, one thing I would really like to know is whether like the multiplayer mode is region locked, like with the Tri.
Right, yeah.
If players from Japan can play with players from America, and if players from Europe can play with players from America, stuff.
We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, if it's like 3G, like Tri, then I guess it would be like they would probably do like a server-based system, and that would probably mean regions.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's Wii U, so Wii U has brand new online capabilities. Perhaps they're gonna open up a little bit more.
Right. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's really something we have to figure out. Of course, yeah. As I said, 3DS probably won't have network capabilities. There is also this question if there maybe is some additional content for the HD version.
I have no idea so far. I don't know.
They haven't said anything, so we don't really know. But it is called Ultimate. It's kind of weird that they don't use the G.
I think it's probably because it's the Wii U, so it's Monster Hunter 3U, something like that.
Oh, yeah, smart thinking there, indeed.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Freedom Unite was the. Why don't you just use Unite?
I don't know. I think one of the. What's it called? Like one of the prototype names for it was supposed to be Monster Hunter Tri Unite.
Ah.
So
okay.
not too far
yeah.
from the case.
Yeah, maybe they changed it because there was maybe some kind of copyright problems. And of course, the final question is, of course, again, what's with the Sony side of things?
Yeah.
Are they going to continue this branch of games, or is this something that just came out in Japan and will never be seen here in the West? Their Vita was presented as a potential Monster Hunter device, so people are kind of eagerly anticipating what's happening there.
Right. We'll just have to see. I mean, Tri-G was already released on a Nintendo system, so carrying it over to the West and leaving it on the Nintendo system only makes sense.
Yes.
But for Monster Hunter 4, it's also going to be on the 3DS, so we can't really know for sure.
Well, if that kind of gives you hopes that they are continuing bringing the Nintendo games over to the West.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the question is, what happens with the Vita?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Nobody really knows. Yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know. What do you think, Nexal?
Yeah, I'm pretty glad that the game is coming over finally, and get to play it all out.
Yes, we've been eagerly awaiting the so-called announcement for this year, so we're really happy that it finally came out. For me, it was certainly a very good reason to buy the Wii U.
Yeah,
I was kind of
I have the same opinion because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get a Wii U yet. Maybe Pikmin 3, maybe some other games, but now that Monster Hunter was announced, I'm probably most likely to get one.
Yeah, well, the fans kind of had to figure out if they want to have the 3DS or the Wii U version. Of course, the Wii U version is HD and has the online capability, so it is a little bit more powerful.
Right.
However, of course, the Wii U is more expensive in the end. So that's kind of something you have to figure out for yourself. I was able to play a little bit Wii U at Gamescom a couple of weeks ago, and I must say I was really, really impressed by it. It felt really good to hold the pad. I thought was really physically very interesting.
Okay.
Felt very nice. The screen looked very nice, really bright and really high resolution. And the game I played there was Rayman. What? Not Origins, is it?
It's the new one with the helper guys.
Yes.
I forget what it's called.
Rayman something. We will find out how it's called, and we're gonna make it to put it in the video. Yes. So I played this game together with a couple of friends on Gamescom, and it worked very well for me. So that was already a very good reason for me to get the Wii U. And now that Monster Hunter is announced, of course, that would be probably a pretty no-brainer. For me, the only question that really remains is, if it's region locked multiplayer, then I have to figure out what kind of version of the Wii I really need to buy. And it's really confusing. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, it looks good. I believe next week is going to be the Tokyo Game Show, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's next week. So I think all we are seeing right now are the preparations for the Tokyo Game Show. Okay. So I believe in 1 week we're gonna probably have some more juicy details about the game, because of course it will also come out in Japan as HD version, and we can assume that all the capabilities of the HD version will also apply to the Western release. Mm-hmm. So we will keep you in touch and keep you informed about what's coming up. And indeed, Monster Hunter fans have a lot to look forward to.
Ooh, finally.
Now more than ever. Finally.
Not anything like dynamic hunting.
Oh gosh. But we still have to look at it, at dynamic hunting. Wait a minute, it's massive hunting. We always forget.
I'll look at it from the distance.
All right, so we will now disappear into the distance. We wish you good luck, good hunt, and say goodbye, Nexella.
Goodbye.